Hi guys, there's only 5 days left before my next big challenge, the Dragon 50. So I thought I would show you what I've put in my bag. So I've gone for the Raid Light Ultra Vest Olmo Concept 12 litre. It's my biggest race pack, but the kit list for this Ultra is extensive, so I just pick a race pack depending on what I'll need, and this is definitely the right one for the race. So let me show you what's inside. This bag has got so many pockets, which is what makes it perfect. So I will start in the main pocket. Now I have got my Raid Light 600ml soft flask. I'll be carrying 2 of these. I do carry both with the long straw. If I just show you at the front, that's going to be my main drink, but I like being able just to switch them over with no faffing around, so I carry a long straw on both of them, then can just switch those out. I have got my poles. Actually, I'm only going to take 1 pole because I shouldn't really need them. I've got the Mountain King Trailblaze trekking poles. I've got the aluminium version. I think they're 120 grams, so they're pretty light. I didn't feel the need to splash out on the expensive carbon ones. When you are buying your trekking poles, make sure you measure the distance between your elbow at your waist down to the floor. So these are 115 centimeters, so they fit me perfectly. The forecast's been good. We're in the middle of a heat wave. I'm not anticipating needing them, but when I'm tired, they really save me. So yeah, always a good one to have with you. It's not on the kit list, but it's an essential for me when I'm ultra running. Now, all of my kit I keep in waterproof bags. You can have dry bags, but I do like just using a large food bag so that I can see what's in there. I don't like not being able to see my kit. So I always put my waterproof on its own, my jacket just in a bag, and I do make it sort of really comfortable. So that's what's going to be sat against my back, because lots of the time when I don't do that, you end up with things digging into your back. This is a soft layer next to my back, sort of padding, I guess. That makes it super comfortable. So yeah, top tip, especially on a race like this where the weather forecast, I need to talk to you about the weather forecast. This heat wave looks to be hitting Wales really strongly, especially South Wales. It's going to be 30 degrees and full sun all day. This small bag sort of got all my odds and ends in, so all of your typical things that are on a kit list. Super light, small pair of gloves. A compass, we do need to take a full proper compass. The team, when we arrive, are going to give us the map. So yeah, map and compass. I'll put the map in on the day, obviously. The kit list says a small first aid kit, so what I've got in here is I've just got some tape, a pair of scissors, a bandage and some painkillers, paracetamol, not ibuprofen, for obvious reasons, ultra running. If you don't know, do not take ibuprofen when ultra training, it's dangerous. A head torch, just a super light head torch. I'm not expecting to be running in the dark at all. There's very little darkness at the moment. I think we set off, race start at 7:30 in the morning, so yeah, if I need that, then something's gone really wrong, but it's in my bag because it needs to be. Super small pair of waterproof trousers. On this kit list, there is full waterproofs with taped seams, so that's in there. And then I've got, actually this needs to be switched out. I've put a foil blanket in there. It actually, I'm required to carry a foil bivvy. Now mine's at Al's, so Al's going to bring me that on Friday when we leave. But I've put this in here to remind me, so when I do my final kit check, I'll remember to switch this out. I thought about leaving it out, but then I thought I might forget. So yeah, that's going to remind me to switch the foil bag for a foil bivvy. I always run with a super light pair of socks in my pack. You can tape your toes if you get hot spots. There's all sorts of things you can do when you start to feel blisters coming, but actually the quickest fix for me is often just to, you can switch your socks, but what I do is just put an extra pair of socks on over the top of the socks I'm wearing. It completely changes the fit of my shoes, and I'm normally running in shoes with a bit of space in the toe box. So yeah, I don't run an ultra without a little pair of thin socks in my bag. And then lastly in here, I've just got an underlayer. So again, it's going to be hot, shouldn't need it, but that's on the kit list. So if I did have an incident, I could just quickly put that on and get out of my sweaty clothes. So that's everything in that bag. Now into the pockets. So I've got these side waist pockets here, and in those, in each one, I've just got a Raid Light 300ml bottle. So I'll have 2 of those, one either side. They're just easily accessible so that I don't need to take my pack off to get my 600ml one out straight away. I'll just get that out when I need it. And then my other pocket on the outside here, sunglasses, essential when it's full sun. A hat or buff is listed on the kit list. As I said, I am worried about the weather, so I've gone for one of these Mission cooling buffs. So it's a really, really soft, light material, and the idea behind these is to dip them in water, wring them out, and then if I just put that around my neck or over my head, that's going to help keep me cool, which is what I'm needing from my kit. So I haven't put a normal sort of cotton buff or even just standard technical buff in. I've gone for one that is designed to keep you cool. And then I've got a cap. I may switch out this cap. I've spent about 15 minutes this morning trying to choose a cap. It's going to be so hot, I'm going to be in a cap all day. These Parkrun Australia ones, actually we don't do them over here, but we ordered these from the Parkrun website in Australia. But yeah, this is the lightest cap I've got, so I think that's probably the one I'm going to go with. On the kit list, there is also the requirement to have a small red light attached to your pack. So I've just popped my bike light in here, so should I be out overnight, then I'll be fully visible. So I've popped that in there, but hopefully again we won't need that. Now these front pockets, so we have to carry a GPS device. Now I do have my Garmin, I'll be wearing my Garmin, but actually I'm going to carry my Wahoo bike computer. It means that my navigation is going to be super easy. The map on here is so clear, and it just means I'm not messing about with my watch. When I'm filming, I've got less hands, so actually just having a quick look at that is easier for me than pressing all the buttons on my Garmin. So I'm taking that with me. These are not on the essential kit list, but they are essential items to me. In here, I have got lip balm and chewing gum. If you watched my recovery video, you'll understand how I feel about your mouth feeling horrible. So yeah, I just put 1 or 2 bits of chewing gum in there and some lip balm. The reason that lip balm is essential for me when I'm running an ultra is that chances are you're going to feel thirsty. Now if I put on some lip balm, that just takes my mind off being thirsty. I'm always going to be remembering to drink, but maybe you need to make it to the next checkpoint or something, and just popping lip balm on takes it out of my mind. Otherwise I tend to get stuck in a negative headspace of thinking I need a drink, I need a drink, I need a drink, and start thinking that I'm in a worse position than I am. So yeah, always keep lip balm super handy just on one of the pockets here, so I can just quickly pop that on and then that thought's out of my head. And the other pocket here is my tech pocket. So I have my phone. We need to carry cash or card, and so I've got my bank card in the back of my phone. And I carry a battery pack. So this, I'll be able to charge my camera, but I'll also be able to charge my phone and charge my bike computer, and I'll pop in my Garmin charger as well, just in case. Because if it's not on Strava, it doesn't count, so I can't be having my Garmin running out of juice. That's an essential for me. So the kit list, I'll just run through it, but I think I've got everything. So waterproof jacket and trousers, base layer, buff, head torch, gloves, whistle. Oh, whistle, obviously most trail bags. We'll have a whistle on the clip, so yeah, I don't need to pack a whistle. That's on my bag already. Foil bivvy, I've got my blanket I need to switch out, small first aid kit, small red light attached to bag, cash or card, GPS device, phone, spare battery pack. Optional, but I think they're absolutely necessary, sunglasses, sun hat and sun cream. I won't carry sun cream, but I'm going to put some in my drop bag. I found out about the drop bag, and we can put shoes in, we can put whatever in. Our drop bag will make it to the finish and probably be there before us. So yeah, I'll put shoes, a spare change of socks, any sort of food and drink that I want, and yeah, definitely some sunblock in there. And then food and drink. So let me talk to you about my food choices. These are the main things that I'm going to be carrying, and I'll just explain to you why. I couldn't run an ultra without my favourite running snack, my Wendy worms, but I might only carry a couple of them because it's going to be so hot. Now there is a little bit of salt in those just for flavour, but I've also got these high five sort of, what are they, energy gummies. They're just some alternative jelly sweets, but these have got a higher salt content, so I think I might need those. They've also got vitamin B6, so yeah, it's more of a sports product. I know that some people say that these are just expensive versions of cheap sweets, but it's the sodium that I'm going to be needing, so actually they're in my cupboard. I might just use those. I'm going with Cheer Charge flapjacks for this event. I've learnt my lesson from my 100 miler. I am going to use more sports endurance product so that I feel a little bit better. I wanted to put in my favourite flavours, but I don't know if anyone else has found with the Cheer Charge bars, when there's chocolate in there, then like the chocolate peanut butter ones, they are delicious, but the chocolate all then melts to the wrapper. So I eat it, but my brain's going, you didn't get it all, you didn't get it all. And I don't want to be running a race with negative thoughts in my head. So I've gone for ones without chocolate in, which are still delicious, but yeah, I'm not bringing the chocolate ones on a day when it's going to be 30 degrees because they're not going to survive very well. I'm going to bring a load of hydration tabs. They're going to be really important. I do not want to get low on sodium. And then I'm going to put in my trail mix. My trail mix is normally just cashews, almonds, raisins, and then apricots. I love eating apricots when I'm trail running. I'm sure I'll think of some other things last minute, but I can't take my usual snacks. So normally I take Cadbury's Time Out chocolate bars. They are just going to melt. I take those Tunnocks caramel wafers. Is that what they're called? They're just going to melt. So I've had to have a bit of a rethink, but hopefully the Cheer Charge flapjacks are going to be what I need. And of course there's the checkpoints, and I'll just grab whatever. I'm not somebody who has restrictive nutritional needs when I'm running. I can pretty much eat whatever I want. I've got a lead-lined stomach, so hooray, checkpoint food. I'm lucky when it comes to that. It's so nice when you feel organised. So here's what I'll be wearing. I have gone for a Brooks Launch running shoe. We're in the middle of a heat wave. It's been mid to high 20s for over a week. If there's any mud there, then I salute its effort in this temperature. So yeah, I'm going road. Pair of shorts, definitely shorts. Pair of big pants. Anything up to a marathon, run in a thong. Anything longer, nobody needs chafing. So big pants. I'm gonna wear, I wish I had this in white actually. I'm gonna wear my Under Armour compression top. It covers my shoulders. Yes, it's black. Yes, I might be a bit warm in it, but actually I'd rather have the sun protection and be covered up. It's gonna be ridiculously hot. That's what I'm gonna go for. My comfiest ever shock absorber sports bra. And socks. I've not decided on my socks yet. So I always wear toe socks. I love them. So I've got a super lightweight pair of Injinjis. They're nylon, very, very thin. Might go for those because of the heat, but actually I also have some Vibram merino wool blend, five-fingered. I always feel weird saying that. 5-toed socks. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to pull my shoe off. I'm in a pair of Injinjis right now. I love my toe socks. So definitely be a pair of toe socks. I've got that thin pair of socks I can put on over the top if my feet do get uncomfortable. I think because it's hot, I might actually just go for the super thin Injinjis. But yeah, that's what I'll be wearing. So I do feel race ready. Get my drop bag packed, and then I'm ready to go. So this is all of the kit that I've just chatted to you about, everything that I'm taking with me on the Ultra. Let's get it packed. All packed and ready to go. It fits, that's the important thing. Ready to go. Not quite. It feels amazing without having any actual liquid in the bottles. It's so light. Not going to feel so light on Sunday, but really excited to get racing. Just my last couple of things I need to do: switch out my foil blanket for a foil bivvy, get the spare head torch in there if that is needed, and fill up my bottles. Ready to go. I might just actually, because I'm a bit of a last minute panicker when it comes to food, I cannot run if I'm hungry. I just get really hangry and it's all I can think about. So I might put a hot cross bun in. There is space for a hot cross bun. So that's what I survived my 100 miler on. Hot cross buns and jelly snakes, jelly worms, Wendy worms. So I think it'll be a bit of a comfort blanket just to have those, even though actually I've got to hand some proper sports nutrition this time. Hopefully I'll have this video out in time, and then if you've got any last minute tips or things that you think I should put in my drop bag, then you can let me know, because it's been super helpful having your feedback from the recovery bags. I've already added in wet wipes, I've put those in. I don't think I'll need them this time because we're finishing at an actual venue, the Norwegian church, which is going to be open, and so there'll be toilets, running water, but I think wet wipes is a good one to live in there. I loved hearing your suggestions, so drop any comments in the comments box below. As usual, give it a like if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe for more running adventures, or to actually find out how I get on the Dragon 50. So that's it from me. See you on the other side. Wish me luck.